Hey everybody and welcome back. So today I wanted to do another edition of my 5 favorites of one type of product. I feel like since I said that I've been kind of like in a search for like the one or two extra that I don't have, because I'll have like a couple of each product, but I have one that is complete with the set of 5. I'm going to start off with the one I can't find. It's in here somewhere. It's just I bought the travel size amount just to like try it out, and I can't find it anywhere, and it's black, so it just blends in. But it is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I'm sorry if that's there. It's just, I don't know. It's the travel size one is the one I got. It's a little baby one with a little pump just like that. But it's really lightweight, which is what I like. Okay, I have oily skin, which is no news if you've watched any of my videos. So all these are great for me when I have oily skin. I can't specifically speak for if you have dry skin. I mean, I have heard people mention a couple of these that have like normal skin. So like only imagine they'd be good universally, but they might not. So that's a disclaimer. But the Veil Mineral from Hourglass is really lightweight. It almost has like a slight iridescence to it, at least I think so, just like ever so slightly, but it goes on like it's almost like a serum consistency, which is what I like about it, because I don't like primers that I feel like hydrate my skin, because I don't need that. I have pretty hydrated skin as it is. I use a moisturizer and then that's pretty much all that's going on, moisture on my face. But that one just sits and it absorbs really easily. It's okay for covering up like the pores that I have here, but it's not magical eraser. You can still slightly see them, and that also depends on the products that you're laying on top of it as well, because it can only do so much. So that one is good. The next one, these are actually all travel size, because I'm a big fan of like trying travel size first, because you only need so much with each product. You really like, it'll last you a long time even if you get the small one. So the next one is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer Base. This one is great. I've been using this forever. This is the one I keep in my gym bag because it's small and it fits in my little makeup bag. But it's getting down to the bare minimum. But this is just like a really nice, it almost kind of has that like silicone-y feeling. Some people don't like that. I actually don't mind it at all. I feel like it just helps that much more for the smoothing of the pores, which is definitely what this one is for. This is obviously targeted towards smoothing, but it's not hydrating, so I could figure this being good for most skin types other than very dry, because it won't sit on your skin evenly if your skin has got like that dry and slight patchiness to it. But if you moisturize really well, I wouldn't imagine this would be bad. So that one is really good. Most of these last right around the same amount of time. I haven't noticed one specifically lasting more than another, and it also just depends on the weather outside wherever you happen to live. If it's really humid, these might not hold up, because it was so humid yesterday, and I had one of these primers on, and when I got home that day, mind you, I put it on at like 8 o'clock, or I put it on at like 7:30 in the morning, and I got home at like 12, so it was like a full day wear of makeup, and it started to like break up right around here. But I mean, what can you do? It's a full day's worth of makeup. And the next one is the Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector Base. This one is really good. It's a thicker consistency though. So this is the same concept as that Tarte one. So it's for like smoothing, but it's really mattifying. So if you want something to keep your skin matte for a good chunk of time, this is really good. The only downside to it is, like I said, it is a little bit thicker, so just be careful how much you put on. Don't put on a lot thinking it's gonna be like a nice like creamy type primer like the Hourglass one. It's definitely not. So with this one, you might even be more sparing and just put it on at the areas where you have problems with oiliness, so mostly just like the T-zone for majority of people. And the next one is one that this I got as like a gift thing, because I really wasn't like sure about it. I mean, it looked intriguing, but it didn't have anything to do with mattifying, or I don't know, it just intrigued me. So I ended up getting like a deluxe sample size of the Touche Éclat Blur Primer from YSL. This smells so good, dude. Like YSL products, they just smell good. I know that that's not for everybody. Like no, like some people don't like fragrance in their items, but I think it smells really good. This is the most unique thing that I've seen. So as you can see, it's a good amount of product, and it's a very like, it's like a true gel almost. It's very, if you hold it upside down, it's going to take a while for it to fall out. But it has these very, very fine like gold flakes in there. But don't worry, when I put it on my skin, I can't notice the flakes at all. Like, it's not, it's like they never even happened, which is strange, because technically it's a blurring and illuminating primer, which is what I believe like the gold flecks are for. But like I said, I have oily skin and I have no problem. This doesn't make me look illuminated or anything on my skin, at least. And it sits really nicely. It's got a really good consistency. A little goes a long way, so you can make this last forever, because you just put a little bit and kind of blur or blend it in, and it just goes very smoothly over your skin, whether you have like areas of larger pores or you just kind of want just overall smoothing as it is. Like, this is really good. As far as purchasing like the full size, I'm not quite sure. Like I said, I mean, like, I really I'd prefer to get small sizes of things, because I like to try new things depending on what the type of product is. So I mean, who knows, I might want to try something else when I'm done with that. And then the last and final one is an oldie but a goodie. This is travel size as well, for like if you like, I bought it mainly for if I like travel, because I don't want to have full size product of everything. It's the Pore Professional from Benefit. This one is just great. It has a very, very slightly scent of like lemon, at least to me. Like, when I smell it, I smell like lemon-esque. But this is great. It's kind of just like a mixture. The texture is very unique to all of those. I think that's what's great. Each one of these 5 primers has its own uniqueness in its properties and the feel of it, which is really great. So they all have something different to offer. You're not buying a bunch of the same product. You know, even if it's a primer, it's going to be different. This is great because it is, I don't really know how to describe this. This is very finely milled, so it's very creamy, but it has that slightly silicone-y gel, very smooth. It's like if some of these primers I just mentioned had like a baby, it would be the Pore Professional. It's really good. I really enjoy this product. This one is only like 10 bucks. So I mean, like, if you want to try stuff and you don't want to fork out the, like, let's say 50 plus for a full size of some of these, this is a great option to do the travel size. And this one, I've never had a problem with this. I prefer this to a lot of other dupes for this. This is my favorite. It doesn't make me break out, which is great and key with all of these. It has not made me break out, and I have a very big problem with that. So I don't branch out quite as much with actual face products. So these are all tried and trusted for my skin type. So hopefully that helps anybody else who has sensitive skin. Maybe 1 or 2 of these, or maybe, who knows, all of them will work really well for you. So those are all of my 5 favorite primers. I'm kind of excited. I want to keep doing this periodically with a bunch of different products until I can find no more products to tell you about my 5 favorite. So yes, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions about any of the primers I didn't mention that you'd like to know about these primers, go ahead and pop me a question below, and I will be seeing you very soon for my next video. Yes, very soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.